Hey Maya, welcome to the show.
Hi, Jonas.
It's so
Thanks for
good to see
having
you.
me. Yeah, good to see you too.
You want to start us off with a song?
Sure. Well, this is called Black Walnut. There's a black walnut dying in my backyard. But you wouldn't know 'cause the leaves are green and the bark is still hard. There's a new building going up next door. It was delivered in boxes and slid into place floor by floor. And I can't seem to throw away the foam from the time I thought I'd leave this home. No, I can't seem to throw away the foam from the time I thought I'd leave this home. And I'd play music everywhere. Yeah, I'd sleep in my car and never cut my hair. I'd play music everywhere. Yeah, I'd sleep in my car and never cut my hair. There's a bouquet of herbs drying on my wall. I read an article, told me it would cure it all. The sadness and the restlessness inside. I could learn to live like this if I really tried. But I can't seem to throw away the foam from the time I thought I'd leave this home. No, I can't seem to throw away the foam from the time I thought I'd leave this home. But I'm not an herbalist, I'm not a seer, I'm not a doctor. I'm just trying to heal, but you know I have vision. I know I have dreams. I know that it's hard, but somehow it seems that I'm playing music everywhere. I use kitchen scissors to cut my hair. I'm playing music everywhere. I'm not sleeping, I swear. I'm not sleeping, I swear. I'm not sleeping, I swear.
That was gorgeous.
Thank you.
That's your song?
That's my song.
When did you write that?
I wrote that probably in April or May last year.
Yeah, that starting with the dying walnut tree is really a powerful image. It kind of I feel like it sucks the listener right into the world that you're looking at. And I've noticed, like, for a long time your songwriting, you pay close attention to the natural world. I mean, have you always been drawn to write about nature?
Yeah, I have. I think like that's where I'm really listening the most. Um, I don't really think I can write songs without really knowing how to listen, and so I feel like being in nature and observing the natural world or the unnatural world um, has like forced me to listen in a like deeper way, which like then I can kind of reflect back what I've heard through music.
Our theme for the show today is only human, and of course that can mean a lot of things, but I think the first thing that probably comes to mind for me is like our limitations. I'm only human, I can only do so much, or don't expect a lot from me. but
Right.
but all of us, of course, see that this world needs so much healing. I think being a musician, being an artist, it's kind of like sometimes I feel like it's so crucial that we have more artists, and sometimes I feel like it's kind of a selfish path, like it's above the fray a little bit, but I always have to keep believing that it's really essential. I just wonder how you think about that, like your choice to be a musician with your life, to dedicate your life to that, and how that plays into participating in healing.
Yeah. Wow, that's a really good question. I mean, I think there's enough room in this world for everybody to be their fullest. So,
Yeah.
um, this is how I'm gonna be my fullest, and if I'm like fighting that, I feel like I'm like maybe with like the way that the universe works, like I'm disrupting someone else's opportunity to be their fullest if I'm not like really living into that. And I know it is a great privilege for me to be able to do this, so I don't want that to go like unnoticed. Um, but yeah, I mean, we like we I need it. I need the music. I need the art. Like I'm and it's given me it's my way of like interacting with this world and moving through this world. And if I can sing to or sing with a group of people, um, like at a show or even online, or in my house, and like something like shifts within us, right? Like we have a moment where like the harmonies lock in and like something kind of like shifts in our heart, and like um, or like you sing a lyric and that like reminds someone of like something deep within themselves. Like we're just kind of like offering each other these little bits and pieces of humanity.
I'm curious how your music and activism intersect. I know that I've seen you do a lot of really cool projects that are raising awareness or raising money for different things. So how do you think about that?
Like I mean, if you look back forever, like art has always followed movements, right? And has been inspired by movements, and I think there's almost no way to avoid that. Like I'll start writing a song, and then like a line will be just show up about like climate change, and I'm like, ooh, that's on my mind, and
Mm-hmm.
like um, I could write about like I could write love songs all day, but like what's the stuff that's like really like feeling that's like really stirring me, and it's the stuff that's stirring everybody. Art is a way to process it, and so if I can show people that, or help people do that, that's like one small piece of the puzzle.
And just curious, is there a particular cause or organization that's near and dear to your heart that you'd want to tell our viewers about?
A really cool one in Oakland is called the Mycelium Youth Network. They are training youth in Oakland to like be resilient in the face of climate change. So learning how to make your own water filtration systems. But it's not just science. It's like also connecting with like where you come from, and like kind of like ancient wisdom of doing these things. Like how do we purify our own water, and how do we purify our own air? Um, and like, oh, it's so cool that like we have these skills within us in our histories, and we like aren't using them. We're just building bigger and bigger things to like try and fix the problem, but it's like it's right here. Like we have it in our history. So um, like combining modern technology with like that ancient knowledge, I think is really cool, and that's what they're doing, and they're doing it really well.
Thanks. Yeah, so we'll definitely, hopefully, some of the people watching this live stream will check that out and maybe donate. Um, Maya, thank you so much for spending this time with us. Would you play us another song?
Yeah, totally. I'm on the wing of a bluebird up in a redwood, looking down at my own mess. I'm only human at best. I Thanks,
So
Jonas.
good. Thanks, Maya.